Hello there. It's a lovely day. It's a beautiful day. This is Unfinished Studio with Omolola Adeyemo. Well, I want to start out by giving a big thanks to all my viewers. Thanking you for showing up all the time. And thanking you for all your likes, for all your comments, and all the shares. I sincerely appreciate it and I'm very grateful. Thank you very much for being there all the time. I welcome you to the last month of the year 2020. This is the month of December. And I wanted you to know that the month of December usually wears a double crown, wears two caps. It is a Christmas time for some, and it is a completion of a year for everybody. And so this makes it to be characterized by giving and receiving of gifts. Do you know that the non-physical gifts given to friends, given to colleagues, neighbors, employees, or family members are most times more tangible than the physical ones? A smile, what's more than a pair of shoes? A hearty hug gives warmth much more than a garment. A word that is filled with hope is always invaluable, making the heart richer than silver and gold. For some weeks now, we have been talking about weight stigma. Last Monday, we considered 10 hidden truths about weight stigma. You can see those videos on my YouTube channel, Omolola Adeyemo. That's my YouTube channel. Remember, they can help save someone's life. So, keep sharing, keep liking, and also subscribe. And I will appreciate you forever for doing that. Today, we shall be looking at how we can identify and help the victims of weight stigma. How we can identify and help the victims of weight stigma. It cannot be overemphasized that stigma can lead to discrimination. Discrimination may be obvious and direct, such as someone making a negative remark about your size, about your activity or inactivity. It may be unintentional or subtle, such as someone avoiding you because the person assumes that you are a misfit around him or her. Now let us look at some harmful effects of stigma. These harmful effects can include reluctance to seek help or treatment. Many people are reluctant to seek help because they have been stigmatized. So instead of going out, they tend to withdraw the more. They tend to keep to their shell. So there is always a reluctance to seek help. That's one of the effects of weight stigma. Another effect is lack of understanding by families, friends, and co-workers, or anybody. They don't understand you. They don't know you. They don't know what you feel inside of you. Another effect is fewer opportunities for work, fewer opportunities for school or even social activities. You have trouble finding a ride, a companion, or housing. That is another effect of weight stigma. When you want to get to a particular, you apply to work in a place, people might look at you, oh, she's going to be so lazy, just assuming because of your size, and they don't want to give you the job. They prefer to give the job to somebody that they feel, it's just a feeling, they feel this person will be more active than somebody that is of a big or of a larger frame. That is one of the effects of weight stigma. Another effect is bullying. People are bullied right from their preschool. It runs through till the college. It even runs after the college. So people can be bullied. Harsh words can be said to people like that. People are harassed just for being big. The belief that you will never succeed at certain challenges or that you can't improve your situation. This happens to the individual that is a plus size. They have that belief that they can never succeed, or even people can assume that, oh, this person is too big, he's going to be sluggish, he is not going to keep up with, he's not going to be able to keep up with the challenges of life. All these are just based on assumptions. Assumptions and assumptions. Now, I want to look at some steps with which you can cope with stigma, both as the person that is the victim or around you. When you look out enough around, you will be able to identify these things in the lives of people. We just talked about the effect. So when you identify it, then you know how to offer help to such people. So how can you cope with stigma? Here are some ways you can deal with stigma by yourself. One of the ways is that you get treatment. Get treatment. You may be reluctant to admit that you need help or that you need therapy. Do you know that talking to someone who cares enough to listen will help you a great deal, to help your emotions? So seek help if you need to. And people around them give support, encourage them to seek help if they need to. Another thing I want to look at is don't let the stigma create a self-doubt or shame in you. Don't let it. You have control over your heart, over your mind. So don't let it create that self-doubt or shame inside of you. Stigma doesn't come from others alone. Even yourself, you have or you may mistakenly believe that your condition is a sign of personal weakness or that you should be able to control it without help. But that may be wrong. So seek counsel, seek information. It is readily available. So seek help when you need one. Seek information. Don't isolate yourself. Reach out to people you trust for companionship. People you can trust for support. People that can understand you or understand your need. Reach out to them. Don't isolate yourself. It's not going to help. Another reason, another thing, another way to cope with stigma. Don't ever equate yourself with your butt. You might have a butt in your life, but don't equate yourself with it. You are not that butt. And guess what? Everybody has a butt. Everybody has one thing or the other that they're still working on. And so if yours is your weight, don't call it your name. What you have is you have fat. You are not fat. But you have fat in you that needs to be dealt with. So don't equate yourself with your butt. You are a plus size. Give yourself, polish yourself, give yourself a psyche. Jazz up yourself. I am a plus size. You can help yourself to think right. Another support, another way to deal with it, you can join a support group. We have some local and national groups, and they offer some programs. They offer some internet resources that can help to reduce stigma by educating people, by educating their families. An unfinished studio like this is one of such. If you need to seek help, please seek help. Another way to help yourself out of this is speak out against stigma. You are going through it. And if you speak out against it, you will be able to help others. Like I told you, I have been stigmatized also. That is why I am able to do this. I am able to talk to you that you can get out of that emotional breakdown. You can get out of that hold, and you can always get better. So speak against it. You can write letters to you can write letters to the editors of magazines, or you can do a blog. You can do like I am doing now. You can just do a program that is talking against with stigma and educating people about how to make the world a better place or a peaceful place for people to live in. Another way that we can help in dealing with this is to sensitize our schools. We need to give a lot of sensitization at schools. We need to educate people at the primary level, at the secondary level, and college levels that they need to make the school environment accommodating. They need to make it peaceful enough for people of different races, different sizes, different shapes and colors. They need to make it a peaceful place for them to stay and to study. Others' judgments almost always stem from the lack of understanding. That is what you should get into yourself. People say what they say. They assume what they assume because they lack understanding. They don't know what you're going through. It might not be as a result of uncontrollable eating habit. Even if you have an uncontrollable eating habit, it might be as a result of an underlying health problem. So they don't know what you're going through. So you just view it from the perspective of the fact that they don't know what they are saying. They don't know what they are doing. They lack information. They lack understanding. So don't dwell too much on it. So remember that even the meanings that you give to the facts around you will determine how far you go and how well you will be able to cope with stigma. Learning to accept your condition and recognize what you need to do to change it by seeking necessary support and helping to educate others can make a big difference. Let us continue to give that gift of smile, the gift of hugs. Give your shoulder for people to lean on. Give words of hope and courage to that man or woman around you, making the world a peaceful and a beautiful place for all to live. So I leave you on that note today. I want to say a big thank you to everyone who has connected once again today. I see few of you. I see Sean Caxton. You are always there. Thank you for being there. Keep sharing. Keep liking. Your comments will go a long way. And somebody that needs this video will get it just as you keep sharing. I see Oladunjoye Funke. Thank you for being there. I see Atitebi FCBA. Thank you. I see Olori Fumi. Thank you. I see Buki Kolawale. Sorry. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you. Till I come your way once again on Friday. Remember, I come up every Monday, every Tuesday, every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday. 6 p.m. Nigeria time and 12 noon my time. Thank you and God bless you.